Hey guys, Daredevil here. Welcome back to a brand new reaction video for you guys today. Because today I'm going to be reacting to Marvel Television's Daredevil Born Again Season 2 teaser trailer. I am very late onto this one because I've been busy doing other things. Here's the thing, is I think Daredevil Born Again, I've heard is good. I have heard that this series is good. But I'm just gonna be honest, I kind of think they should, like, and here's the thing, I haven't seen Born Again. I haven't seen this show. I've only seen the original Daredevil. I know that Jessica Jones is back. I think she's gonna be in this season, which I think that's great, because that's awesome. So that confirms that Jessica Jones is now in the MCU. And I remember seeing Jessica Jones, and Jessica Jones was a really good fucking show. I think that show was really good. There were very moments in the show, I will say, that felt like a bit slow, but it was still, regardless, it was still like such a really good show. And I think with Daredevil, I think again, the original Daredevil series, it was again such a good show. It was, I'm gonna be honest, like, it was such a really good show. I think I did a review video on it. I'm pretty sure on the channels. If it's still up, I think it's on the channels. Hearing that obviously Punisher was back and that he's in, that he was in the first season. So I think that's cool. I don't know, I just think they should have maybe stuck with just keeping the original Daredevil series and then bringing in Daredevil as a bit more of like a cameo, in my opinion, mostly because I feel like he already has had like a good amount of like spotlight within like his own like project. And I think just making another new show for him, I just gonna be honest, I think it's kind of like, I don't know, I could be wrong, but that's just kind of why I see it as, unless if they made a movie. I feel like if they made a movie for Daredevil for the MCU, then maybe my opinions would change a bit more. But the fact that they made like another new show for him, especially for it being on Disney Plus, I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, but I really love, like, what's his name? Charlie Cox, right? That's his, I think that's the actor's name for Daredevil. I really like his Daredevil. He's really good. He fits perfectly as Daredevil. And I think it's great that they are bringing him in the MCU. And I'm hoping we see him, hopefully, within the Avengers Doomsday movie. I'm hoping. Somehow. Because it was really cool to see him, like, in, like, for example, spoiler alert, let me explain that very quickly, spoiler alert, in Spider-Man No Way Home. It was cool to see him, like, as a cameo in that movie, but that's kind of what I'm saying, is, like, I think it just fits him more of being a cameo at the moment, unless if he gets his own movie. Let's see what this is going to be about, and, let's see what Season 2 is about. Let's get right into it. Oh, hey. Okay, Fisk. Alright. Yeah, Fisk is back. Oh. What the fuck? What the hell? Wait!
I hope you can walk because I'm not carrying you.
What? Jessica Jones.
Saw or shovel?
Huh. Huh. Okay. Interesting. March 24th. Oh wow, that's very soon. Okay. Alright. Huh. Interesting. Okay, I need to look back at something one sec. Hold on. I have to look back at something. Did I see Matthew Lillard in this? Hold on. I need to look back at this. Oh my god, it is! He's in the MCU! What the hell? I was like, there's no way that's him, right? There's no way that's Matthew Lillard, but it is. That's amazing. So, this was a very interesting teaser, I would say. Listen, as I said, I haven't seen the first season of the show, but we have this guy with the scars from the very beginning of the trailer, 10 seconds in. Man, it's been a while. Wasn't he in... I think so far this looks decent. I mean, obviously they still have the brutal, like, you know, like, I guess action scenes, I guess, from what it seems like that the show's gonna have, just like from like that they have from the first season, and then obviously within the original Daredevil series. But other than that, I can't really say much else. Jessica Jones is back, as I said earlier before, so that's really cool to see. So again, that's confirmation that Jessica Jones is actually back and that she's in the MCU now, so that's cool. Which I think makes sense, because I remember in her show, she referenced Captain America, I believe, in the like early in the show. Makes sense for them to obviously, you know, bring her in the MCU, which, I mean, technically she already was, in my opinion. So cool. And then obviously Fisk, he's doing the same shit as he always has been doing, is trying to be mayor and trying, you know, to fucking rule New York and what, Hell's Kitchen, right? So he's just kind of doing everything. So, you know, he hasn't really learned his lesson. I don't know, I feel like Fisk as a character in the MCU, he's been kind of a whirlwind, it just kind of seems. So, like, I don't know. I mean, then again, I think it's just because I haven't been watching the recent MCU projects. Because the last thing I saw that, you know, that Fisk was in within the MCU was Echo. I think Fisk was like in like his own private plane or whatever, something like that. I either that or he was like mentioned on TV, I think, at one point, maybe in Secret Invasion, I think. I don't remember, it's been a while, but I think Fisk hasn't been that crazy as a character. They kind of been like somewhat teasing him, I guess, in some cases. So I don't know, maybe he has done some big things within this show, maybe, and I just don't know it because again, I haven't seen this show. So maybe that's why. And maybe even Spider-Man, even, so with Tom Holland Spider-Man. So cool to see, obviously, with the other, you know, the other characters, the other main characters coming back, like Foggy, right? That's his name. The girl that I guess, like, you know, that that Daredevil is in love with, that she's back, it seems. So yeah, so it's cool to see them again as per usual. I'm wondering if we're also going to see Punisher back again in this. I don't know what happened, as I said, I haven't seen this show, so I don't know what happened to Punisher in the first season, but wondering if maybe we'll see him in this. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe, comment, like. Let me know in the comments below if you guys are excited for season 2 of Daredevil, Born Again, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Follow me on my socials as well, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.